Hey guys, it's Marianne, and I wanted to give you a quick overview about the library. So anyways, just click the library. If you just type it in here at the search, you'll get it, or even just do a Google search, and then not in a search bar, but like in the address bar, type in lcc.edu and then library, and then you'll get it. It's really easy. Okay, so anyways, going back to the main thing. All right, so say I wanted to research the problem of plastic bags and how they're like polluting the environment. So just the thing is the keyword. The thing is the keyword. So just let's say type in plastic bag recycling, and or it depends on where you want to go. But let's try this. One plastic bag and the recycling women. Yeah, I don't think so. Clean plasma. No. Recycling. Hey, well, here's a video that looks promising. We can certainly click that to find out. Plastic bags damage recycling stream. That would be a great idea. So choose these and then tweak this search thing, but tweak it based on what the successful sources that the sources that you think are like really helpful. Use some of those terms in there, and then that will help you tweak that search thing. The other thing is, if you scroll up here, you want full text online, and that way you won't be sent to something that you can't access. Scholarly and peer review. So there's a difference between scholarly and peer review. Scholarly means it went into a journal, and a journal is always pretty scholarly and academic. It's just really plain vanilla. It's kind of thin. There's really no advertisement in it, but it's all written by academia. Peer review is like the cream of the crop. So like if you want a cream of the crop type of source, I would definitely click the peer review, and it will. So like look at how many results I got. I got 190,610. So let's click peer review and look at that. Wow, it went like way down. So it produces higher quality sources. I don't know about the topics if they're related or not, but I'd have to go ahead and tweak these keywords up here. And then let's see here. What else did I want? If you want more recent ones, which I would need because plastic bags, it wasn't like an issue back in the day, but it is now. And I would want, shoot, maybe even the last 6 months instead of the last 12 months, just because technologies are emerging and there's lots of new technologies out there. So anyways, again, tweak this so that you can find something that's related, and then look at your ideas or the topics that pop up and make sure that you'll have to check them out. That's just all there is to it. You're going to have to click them and read them. One thing I did want to make note of, though, is, let's see here, the citation tools. So where is citation? You'll have to look for the citation. Aha, here's a citation tool. So hopefully it'll pop up. All right, wonderful. So export. I guess I can do any. It's so different on every single one. So I don't know. Let's try that. See what happens. Every database is different. So we'll see. All right. Anything popping up? Anything popping up? I don't know. Cite, save to reference works, export citation to. Oh, I'm so sorry. It clicked down here. So let's see what popped up. Nope, it didn't open. Let's pop up this. All right. Well, hey, like I said, everyone is different. So, and you even get a quick abstract, which is phenomenal. So you kind of like get without having to even click on the article, you kind of get a heads up about what this is all about. So you do have this, which is great, and you can either use Noodle Tools. I use a lot of times Noodle Tools, and a lot of libraries recommend Noodle Tools. And okay, so that's LCC Library. Now, the other option you have is Google Scholar. And then I'm not very familiar with Google Scholar. I'll be flat out, straight up. I am not familiar with Google Scholar. The only thing I have heard is that it's like overwhelming. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's do plastic bag pollution. Let's try that. The need for reducing plastic shopping bags. That sounds good. And this is in Africa. So if I wanted to talk about a worldwide problem, I could do that. Or maybe they might even be talking about solutions in Africa. And then that way I could transfer those solutions to, say, I was talking about national here in America, recycling, then I would transfer the content in there. Like, hey, if they're doing all that, maybe we can do that here. Let's see, developing countries in the lead, what drives the diffusion of plastic bag policies? So that's more government related. Let's see here. Ooh, exposure of coastal dune vegetation to plastic bag leachates, a neglected impact of plastic litter. Well, we're getting in more into plastic, not bags. So the other thing you could do is say, this is what I did when I was in your class, in this very same class 30 years ago. Was actually like Midland I was doing a report on, I had two little kids, both in diapers. I'm very environmentally conscious, so that was my passion. So I'm like, okay, what's better for the environment? Disposable diapers or cloth? Well, my working thesis was that cloth diapers are better because that's what I thought. And then as I got into the research, and that's what's called a working thesis, as I got into the research, yeah, that's not correct. It was that disposable diapers are better for the environment. And I was like, no, it can't be, no, it can't be, no, it can't be. And lo and behold, it was. So I had to follow what the facts say, and I had to tweak that thesis to reflect what the facts say. And I even went to Midland, Michigan, and they had this really cool recycling program, better than anything around where I lived. And so I just went up there and interviewed the lady who was in charge of the recycling and just asked her. And that's primary research. If you get to speak with somebody or get the personal experience of somebody who's been there, done that, that's like gold. So, you always be creative. Maybe somebody in our own class has experienced something that you're talking about, that you're discussing, and their perspective is something that's really like essential or encapsulates the essence of what your discussion is about, or provides a different idea or perspective. That would be awesome. Use your classmates to incorporate primary research. I mean, that would be wonderful. All right, so here's over here is a PDF, and then the other thing is a simple Google search. So let's just go Google search. And I never use down here. I always go up here, and I don't know. I just get way better results because I've tried using this search thing, but it's way better up here. Plastic bag recycling. Well, I don't even want to go there. Pollution. Let's do pollution. So we have pictures, which would be awesome if you put them in your paper. Make sure you cite them, though. We got some facts. You can't really cite this because this is like Google. So if you find these statistics somewhere else, that would be wonderful. We got some facts. That would be really good in my introduction because I'm providing some background information like this is a problem, and then just sprinkle in random facts so that they get an idea, an encapsulation of what the problem is. But then when I go into my discussion, my problem discussion, then I would blow those up and be way more expansive with that discussion. National Geographic is very credible. Wow, this Google is popping up some good stuff. I have Los Angeles County, plastic bag pollution. So it's a government website. That might be pretty good. Solving the problem of plastic bag pollution. Forbes is phenomenal. If you type in Forbes in that media bias chart, I think it's up here. I don't know if I have it up here right now. Usually I do, though. It's huge. It's right in the middle, and it's right at the top. So it's like an awesome source. So, gosh, maybe Google is great. Look at this. This is phenomenal. So anyways, it may not be reviewed. So remember, those are the cream of the crop. So try to check out all of the options for researching, and I hope this was helpful. I really do. And make sure you check out that video, Search versus Researching, because there is a difference. There definitely is a difference. And I'm sorry I went on, but I hope you guys have a great day.